Tampa Bay Buccaneers are preparing to take on the Cincinnati Bengals in the second preseason game. And it's going to be a big one because it is Monday Night Football. I know it's the preseason, but anytime you have a chance to play before a national audience, it's a big deal. In the case of the guys out here practicing today, though, they're just concerned mostly with their position battles, trying to earn a spot on the 53-man roster, and in some cases, trying to earn starting jobs. And that's the case for Johnthan Banks. He was one of 2 starting cornerbacks last year, opposite Alteron Werner, but this year there's more competition because Mike Jenkins is healthy. And you're also seeing Isaiah Fry lining up on the outside now, as well as Leonard Johnson. And a few weeks ago, Sterling Moore was getting reps on the outside too. So now that the ante is up, how is he feeling in camp? And 2, how does facing up against Mike Evans and Vincent Jackson every day in practice prepare him to take on guys like A.J. Green? Some good battles out here on the field, but it's kind of also happened after the whistle now too.
Yeah, I mean, guys just get out here. We've been going against each other for a month now, just getting tired of hitting each other. And with teammates, I mean, sometimes you need that type of stuff to get your team going. But, I mean, when it's on the field, it's on the field. When we get in the locker room, it's all over.
You know, this past week, obviously, you guys had your first preseason game. You know, you're comfortable in this system now, but what were you able to take away from that first preseason game? I
went in there. I got about 20 snaps. I think I played well. Honestly, I really couldn't take nothing away. I don't know. I didn't play enough to say I could take anything away, so hopefully I get a lot of snaps this game.
And this game, too, I mean, you're going to be going up against a guy who's kind of got a similar frame to some of the guys you go up against in practice on a daily basis. A.J. Green, you go up against Vincent Jackson, you up against Mike Evans in practice. So this should be a good test to see if you're able to do some of the things you've done so well in practice.
Yeah, I mean, A.J.'s a great receiver. I mean, they don't just have A.J. They got Sanu, they got Marvin Jones back. So it's going to be a good test for us to come out and see what we really at.
And how have you felt in this camp? Again, I had said before that, you know, last year everything was so new for you. You were in a new system. You're thinking about what you were doing. Now it's a chance to be able to react based on what you're seeing out on the field from these offenses.
Yeah, I mean, I've had fun in this camp. I think I've had a good camp. I mean, I made some plays on the ball. I mean, just coming out here and competing and having fun. That's what my mindset was, come out here and compete, give it my all every day, and make sure I have fun doing it.
It really seems, too, like you continue to use that frame of yours, those long arms, you know, your height to your advantage going up against some of those bigger receivers.
Yeah, I mean, I got to use everything I got because I know I'm not the fastest, I'm not the biggest guy, so I got to take advantage of my long arms and my height. So I try to work on things that I know I have an advantage on people, like throwing jump balls and stuff like that. I know I have an advantage on most receivers, so I try to take advantage of it.
I know last preseason game you guys started looking at tape of Minnesota on Thursday, I want to say. This week, when do you start looking at the opponent? I know it's a Monday game, so it's a little bit of a different time schedule, but, you know, how does your game preparation kind of grow as the preseason grows?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close to the season, so we're going to start preparing like we're preparing for a regular season game. So we looked at it a little bit last night, but not a whole lot. But we really don't worry about what other teams do. As long as we go out and do what we're supposed to do, everything else will take care of itself.
But for the fans at home, too, that kind of understand that, you know, in the preseason, you guys are more focused on what you're doing and executing what you're doing, so you're not always making those adjustments out on the field based on some of the things that the offense is lining up, right?
Yeah, we just come out here, we play fundamentally football, man. Just come out here and just let guys go out there and compete and see where we at. And that's one thing Coach always talking about. Come out here and compete and see where we at as a football team.
Last question. What's the biggest way you feel that you've grown between last year and this year? I mean, you're not a rookie anymore, and you're certainly not a youngster anymore. You're starting to become a veteran.
Yeah, I mean, I've grown. I see things a lot different on the field. I'm a lot smarter. I mean, I've got a lot of experience. I think I started like 31 or 32 games, and I've seen a lot of football since I've been in here. So just coming out here seeing things different and just being able to adjust as the game go on.